Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx. Sorry, I have some lotion on my hand. And I'm here to take care of the Aries. Aries, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Aries as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to, I don't really have too much to shout out today, y'all. I ain't really got much to shout out to you. But shout out to you guys because the North Node is going to move into Aries, not right now, but in July. So that's going to be a very, very pivotal time for you all. And if you have Taurus placements, Jupiter moving into Taurus, Jupiter's in Aries right now. So hopefully you guys have felt the effects of that. A lot of luck, a lot of expansion. But if you don't, you may feel it more when the nodes change from Taurus to Aries. Okay. Look out for that. I have talked about it on my Patreon already, but if you are interested in hearing more about that, I will begin to post about it closer to that transit, or on my Patreon, you can find it now. Aries, yeah, we got to get these views up, guys. So, I was getting on Gemini about the low views, and Aries, Gemini, and Leo were like the lowest readings. And it's not because I don't post you guys. I post all signs, all 12 signs. I've done this the last 4 years. I've done readings, all 12 signs in different orders. And Aries have gone downhill. So just like I was telling Gemini's brought it back up real quick. But watch the readings, y'all. A lot of you guys don't see it. I think that they were shadow banning a couple of signs for some reason. But hopefully I, grab you guys back in, and hopefully y'all are out there watching me. I don't know. I'm sorry, Aries, if you don't connect to my readings. I'm not sure. But let's get into it and let's see what's going on for the rest of May for you and what you need to hear. The blunt truth. Major wins are coming. Nice. Relocation. Okay, so you got major wins are coming, relocation. Let's see if we can clarify any of that. Major wins are coming for Aries. A lot of you could be moving, transitioning, moving to a new place, a new home, a new city, new state. Tell me more about major wins are coming. But there's just this moving type of energy. You have big D energy right here. Strategy needed before action is taken. Okay, so let's look at Aries shadow work card. What is the shadow work card for Aries? What is hidden from Aries? What are they needing to dive into their shadow work for in May? Tell us about that for Aries. The 5 of Cups just came out. All right, so the 5 of Cups is... nope, that's Swords, Pentacles. Okay, the 5 of Cups is right here. You have a disappointment you must accept. Hidden possibilities have not revealed themselves yet. Upright, disappointment, regret, sadness from loss. Okay. So some of you could have recently taken a loss of some kind, and after a period of taking some losses, you're having a hard time actually seeing how things could possibly get better for you. For some, you're like, I don't know when things are going to turn around for me. You're having a hard time being optimistic, right? 5 of Cups is a card of pessimism. It's a card of sulking, and it's a card of just being like, I don't, just like focusing on the glass half empty. And Spirit is saying there are certain wins that you have not seen yet. For some of you, it's going to come down to it's a living situation thing. Like, it's like in your area, you're not going to find what you're looking for, right? So, for example, projectors. A lot of you waiting for certain invitations, but you need to change your area where you are. Maybe you need to change jobs or change friend groups first. Like, it's something that has to shift in order for more opportunities to open up for you. Same for you generators. Waiting for something to respond to. You're like, I'm not getting anything. Nothing's coming to me. Nothing's prompting me. But it's not until you have to like move, or there's like some type of transition or a loss, that is when the winds come in. So it's like something about your existing environment. If you're still there, you're going to have to change environments first, and then you'll see like the winds coming in. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm getting for that. And if you're a manifester, you can initiate your relocation whenever you want. If you've been thinking about moving and you're like, I don't know what to create, there's nothing to create where I'm at, then you need to change where you're living, or you need to consider moving somewhere else or being around different types of people. So now, before I move on, reflectors, it's kind of similar for you like manifestors. It's like deciding if you want to relocate, and location is extremely important for you. If you are a reflector, you have to feel comfortable where you are. You have to feel like you're able to be connected and share your wisdom. So a lot of you're not getting anything, or you're feeling invisible where you are because you're meant to be somewhere else. You're meant to move into a different group, different job, different space. And so that's when you're going to find the wins. All right, so let's see what is contributing. How does Aries get to these major wins? How should Aries go about attracting these wins? Self-sabotage, stop searching for external answers, healing, intuition, friendships. What is the commitment card here about? What is the commitment card here about? For some of you, you have a hard time, and I mean, I'm not surprised about that, but you have a hard time staying committed to things, because Aries is a cardinal air sign. Cardinal signs are about initiation and beginning. So cardinal, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Libra, all find it easier to start something, but has a hard time finishing it. So that can be where you end up self-sabotaging, where you start very strong when it comes down to a goal, and then you end up self-sabotaging because you don't see it through, or you give up on it quickly, or you get bored of it. And so a lot of you have like a big idea or something that is going to come towards you that you're like, I want to act on this, or I want to do this, but it's saying strategy is needed before action is taken. Focusing on your strategy, in human design is very important. So, that tells you the approach you need to take to these major wins. And a lot of it is going to boil down to timing for you. And a big reason why you may not be able to commit to certain things is because you're not following your strategy in human design. Like, you're just jumping into things or initiating things without really listening to your excitement, or waiting for an invitation, or waiting for the prompt, whatever it is, or waiting for clarity. And so it's telling you that if you really want something to like really work out or last a long time, or, you don't give up on it so easily, you have to be more strategic about it. So, and this can also come down to some healing work that you have to do, and focusing on your intuition more, and not focusing so much on instant gratification. That can be where you self-sabotage as well, expecting short-term goals, or short-term, what is it called? I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but the instant gratification, things that you do quickly usually. So just consider that. Now, what is this about relocation? What is this about relocation for Aries? Inner child trauma. What is this about relocation for Aries? Some of you will have like an interview or a job where you have to move somewhere else. Job loss or decrease. Okay. Yeah. So there's a situation that you lose something, or it's like it's forcing you to leave where you're at. And that is how you're going to get to your next opportunity. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this is where it's going. Okay, so this is not a loss, whatever this is, whatever it feels like a loss, and you're looking at it as a loss, but it's not. Tell me more about this relocation for Aries. And strategy. So, you have job loss or decrease. You have teacher. Some of you are leaving a teaching job, or you could be going towards a teaching job, but you have some interviews coming up. or you should consider, like, if you're looking for another job, consider places that are like out of your state, out of your city, or even out of your country that you can interview for it. That may be actually where you find more benefits, not just like locally all the time. So, think about that and really sit on the idea. If you haven't considered finding or looking for places that are outside of your norm, try that. And expanding. Now, this inner child trauma card. For some of you, you're still living in like an environment that is toxic, or it's like that is caused you a lot of pain, or is very traumatizing, or PTSD. And it's going to be hard for you to grow and heal while you're still around these types of people or with your family. So it's like you have to get away from all that. And so for some of you, it means you're going very, 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 very far away. And I see a lot of you getting to that place where you're like, I just need to get out of this town, or I just need to get out of here. I need to separate myself from my family, or whatever it is. What is the advice for Aries right now with this energy? What is the advice for them with the major winds coming in? Blessing in disguise, manager. What is the advice for major winds coming in for Aries? Move on. House or move. Yeah, y'all are moving. I don't know where y'all going. Y'all are going somewhere. Where are we going, Aries? If you're not moving yet, you're going to be moving soon. Let me know in the comments if this comes true for you. I predict that Aries, you guys are going to be moving in the next several months. If you're not already moving now, something is going to prompt you to move. Or if you like, I don't know where to go, you'll know where to go soon. But it's going to come through a situation that looks like a loss, right? So you lose like a downgrade. It looks like a downgrade, like you lose a job, or something with roommates happen, or something with family happens, or something. It's a blessing in disguise, okay? Take it as a blessing in disguise, this loss or this decrease. And it's telling you to move on, or something with legal matters where you have to like separate yourself, or go somewhere else, or whatever it is. Yeah, it could be a divorce for some of you. Proposal, you get an offer somewhere else, some type of offer. The timing is right. So for a lot of you not getting certain things, you're like, I don't know why I'm not getting anything. It had a lot to do with your environment. And there was like a certain set of scenarios and events that had to take place in order for the right opportunity to unfold for you and open up for you. Okay. So, sometimes it just happens like that. Sometimes like you're manifesting a dream job, or a dream home, or a dream relationship. Sometimes that person is not available yet, right? Your person may still be wrapping up their own cycles. Or let's say the job you want, the dream job you're manifesting, the position may not be open yet for you, right? It's a timing thing. So once the position becomes open, then the universe can orchestrate and push you towards it. Or you're manifesting a dream home, dream apartment. That dream apartment or dream home may not be ready for you yet. But then there's a certain set of circumstances that happen to allow it to become available to you. So, it's a timing thing. It's a fate thing, a right time, right place type of scenario. This is happening at the right place at the right time, right? But you may be really getting caught up in what you've lost, right? But you don't know what's really happening behind the scenes. You don't know how things are orchestrating for you. And so sometimes instead of just like surrendering to it, you'll sabotage and you'll go start something new, or you'll like jump into other things, or you'll get restless, you'll get impatient, you'll get nervous. And Spirit is saying that the winds are coming. It has a lot to do with certain events taking place to lead you to that point. So, a lot of you are going to be moving in order to make that happen. Or there's going to be an offer that you don't expect that comes from a place that's different or far. So what is the advice for Aries? What is the advice for Aries? Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you'll be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Then you have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Okay. So, while you're waiting and you get very restless, just try to just try to find that inner peace, find your balance, okay? Because things are working out for you, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. All right, so what else is coming towards Aries at this time? Okay, what can Aries expect in May? What is coming towards Aries? 10 of Pentacles, nice. A lot of money coming in for you guys. If you've been wondering about the money or the stability, I do see it here. I do see it. I see fate, very much fated events orchestrating to get you to where you need to be. I see a new beginning. The star card, Aquarius, can be significant for you. You could have Aquarius placements. Anything else for Aries right now coming towards you? Okay, that's it. So yeah, you got Page of Pentacles, the Fool card. I see you taking a leap of faith or starting a new journey of some kind, whether this be doing something solo or traveling or whatever it is that you're doing. It's leading you to a lot of abundance here. Okay, but it does require you to have faith in trusting the process, that everything is aligning and working out for you. The timing is right. Okay, and wherever you're being pulled or pushed to go is where you should be following to go. So leading in your intuition is going to be very, very vital for you guys right now. Okay. And not trying to rush or push anything or force anything to happen. Like, projectors, don't be trying to rush or push the invitation to happen. If it's happening or if it hasn't happened yet, don't push it. Generators, don't try to push anything to happen if you haven't had anything to respond to yet. It's right there. It's coming. Manifestors, if you haven't had any creative urges yet, don't try to force it. Reflectors, if you haven't gotten the full clarity you're looking for, or you don't really know where you want to go yet, don't force it. Not force it. All right. So what is the final advice for Aries with this energy? How does Aries make sure that they are in alignment with the major winds that are coming and the relocation? How should Aries make sure Aries is in alignment with the relocation and the major winds? Okay. So, whatever it is that you lose first, for a lot of you, it's like a financial thing, money, a decrease there. Just accept it, okay? You don't have to like it, but accept it because it is leading you to something else that is what you really want. But this part has to happen first in this way. So it's like ride it out and see where it goes instead of just getting all freaked out and be like, oh, I gotta go jump into another job right now, or I gotta move like right now. Like, try to still your mind and calm down some of that urgency because yes, certain things are urgent, but you can still be strategic about it. You don't have to just surrender to or accept any old thing. So just try to think things through a lot more. 6 of Swords. Go with where your life is going, okay? If you're being shown to move away from certain people or flow towards a certain location or move towards in a new direction, literally you're moving somewhere. It's a big transition for you. Go with it, okay? Don't go against it and try to just fight and do your own thing, okay? This is something where you'll have to just keep an open mind. 4 of Cups. A lot of you are not being very open-minded about anything right now, or maybe you're just like, I want to do it the way I want to do it, or I want it to be on my times table and my way. The 4 of Cups, okay? You're gonna have to just be a little more open than that if you want to see the real progress, okay? And just try to relax. Don't burn yourself out in the process of trying to figure things out or just starting a bunch of new stuff while you're getting restless and while you're getting impatient. Be your true emperor self. This is the Aries card. Be a boss, stand in your power, be patient, Be, assertive. Wait for the right time. Wait to figure out what you need to do. Make sure you're just really making yourself feel more in control by not trying to control all of your external circumstances. Focus on controlling yourself. Okay. But, there's a temporary loss or a downgrade period before you get the upgrade. But I see it does depend on where you are. You're having to be at the right place at the right time, which is why you should not be very stubborn about it, okay? Because, sometimes that's just how it happens. Like, you lose one thing, but then it gets you to the place where you would have never met certain people if you didn't go through that, or you never would have had a certain experience with somebody. You never would have, So take the delays as with a grain of salt and just be open-minded that you don't know what's happening really behind the scenes, but you'll find that you're at the right place at the right time. Okay. So thank you, Aries, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know that in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.